why me? Why me? Why? I was like, nobody wants to watch my live stream. It's cool. It's okay. We've just jumped ahead. Okay, let me run through what I have. I'm telling you, this hitting the record button is the death of me. Because I swear I do it, and then I look back and I'm like, wait, a circle means I'm not recording. A square means I'm recording. Okay. Oh boy. So, all right, here's what you missed, but it's okay because I seriously just said it. This looks like it's a character. It looks like evil eyes and a lot like a nose or like a beak or something. I just looked through the camera and saw it with the shape of the head of the character. Okay, so here's what you missed. I made a pattern. We're doing the double duty character. I cut out the bow. I mean, this is the stuff you missed. I traced it. I cut it out. There's nothing bad. We did one horn because we'll just flip it over and make the opposite side. We've got an arm that's holding the pencil. We've got a pencil. We have another arm that's going to be holding the cup. And what I said when I thought I was live is I'm going to poke a hole in the foam with either my foam press if I still have it, or a hole punch, or an X-Acto knife. So this is what I did first, okay? Then I cut them all out of foam. You've missed a little bit of quick painting, so I'm going to be continuing. Don't you worry. You didn't miss it all. You didn't miss it all. Okay. All right. And then I cut out the shapes. So cutting out all the shapes. And then I started painting it. Okay. So we have the head. Whoop, a little bit more of my pattern. We have the head, the body. Okay. We have an arm. I just did one color, so easy peasy. I did an arm. I did the other arm. And then that's going to be the pencil we're starting now. That's when I noticed, wait a minute, one person out there that cares about this. Just one on a Sunday night. So I do apologize. But now you're coming in. I've just cut you up. So you missed all the cutting, all the tracing and cutting. So you good. All right, so now, so this is the pencil. These are the horns. Pencil and horns are going to be two different colors. So there's that. I literally just picked up Naples yellow because I was all out of it. So this is a great color for pencils. It's more of like a brownish, or like not a brown, but I don't know. It's more beige, like a beige yellow. So it's going to take me a minute. I'm going to add some layers to it. And it doesn't look like it's changing much, but it will. Again, always thinking of shading where I need to. So I'm going to grab some of my other new color. Where is it? Oh, no, that's... yellow ochre. Where in the heck? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, I did have it. I promise. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. I don't know why I'm using a palette when I can just use the paper. So I'm just adding a little shadow and a little shadow down here. Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, we're slowly changing the colors on everything. Okay, and I'm going to use a little bit of my beige. Poor Lisa. Lisa left the live earlier, and here I am. I'm so sorry, Lisa, if you watch this in the future. I am here. So I'm just adding a couple lines for the highlight. And then I'm going to add a little bit down here where we're going to put the actual pencil lead. Okay. And I'm not really adding the silver for the part at the top of the pencil. That thing that usually holds the eraser. You know what I'm saying. You knew what this was. Okay, and then I'm going to do a gray to go right across there. Okay. There it goes. Stuck to my finger. And I was saying when I thought I was live, I was saying that the foam is very staticky, so it does tend to stick to my fingers. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. All right, now I'm going to use my raw sienna. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to announce that I'm live again because I feel really bad. People like left. This always happens. I cannot stream easily. I wish stream was just go live and then it starts, but it's like go live. Okay, we're going to wait for you to hit the button. And I'm like, no. Boop. Hey guys, oh. I thought I was recording. Am I not? Nope, it's just letting me take photos. That's silly. And then I'm gonna write Lisa. I'm gonna say, I'm live. Okay, there we go. Letting them know. Anyone else? Where are you? So, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna take our raw sienna and I'm just gonna start to add some little lines. And I'm gonna water it down just a little bit. And now I have my pencil. There we go. And if anybody wants to chit chat, all you have to do is sign into your free YouTube account and you can write in the chat box and I'll see it on my stream, just in case you guys were wondering. Okay, so we got the start of the pencil. I'll move that to the side. Now I'm gonna work on the horns. Okay. Like I said, sometimes I'll go on there and then I'll just grab a little bit of water and I'll thin it out so it looks more like a soft shadow. Okay. All right. Pencil. So this one's just going to be a little bit lighter. And when you do it, when it's drying, it blends so nicely. And I still have some water on my brush, so I'm using that to kind of blend them together. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then next, I'm gonna add a little bit of the ivory white back to the pencil. Now that's kind of drying up. So we get that contrast between the lead and the little wooden pieces. And I'm just gonna add a little highlight through these. And I'm gonna add black to this. So now the pencil is starting to look a little bit more realistic. To the side so I don't screw it up. Whoop. Little Sasquatch will be wearing that. I'm going to move this off to the side and we're going to start our next item for the character, which is going to be the little mug, the little cup, I should say. So we have that. And after we do the cup, I'll start working on the face of the character, and then I'll start to kind of piece things together a bit more. It's just little process here. Doing each thing for the foam character. Okay, cleaning up as I go. A little bit of my Misty Blue to add a nice little shadow to it. So I'm just gonna go along the bottom here, along the edge, and then a little bit more on this side. Okay. Then I'm going to add little details to it. Like I said, I can't do the hole yet because I don't have my hole punch. So I will be doing that later. Just pretend I did it. Just pretend, okay? Use your imagination. right, so we're gonna add. Okay, and then we're gonna add a coral. My favorite colors like ever. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Thanks for tuning in to my live here. All right, we're gonna add a little pink tone, thinner. And then I'm gonna start the shape of it with my ash blue. So will be like the detail of it. And I'm gonna thin that one out with Misty Blue just so it doesn't look so dark. Okay, rolling my brush, making sure there's no water rolling down, because there is water. Okay, so now for the mug, I'm just gonna come around. And this is where the little hole will be for, I punch into it. And then go to the side, let me add a little bit more dark. That's important, or tea, whichever you prefer. And I promise when this is all done, it'll start to make sense. And I'll use a little white when it's dry to kind of look like the top of the coffee cup still has like the other side of it. So there's our little coffee mug. White I'll do at the very end. So we have our coffee mug. And now we're gonna use a little bit of pink to finish our cap. And honestly, on a good chunk, they're usually a coral red kind of tone. So it'll look really nice with this pink. I have a little paint booger, but I just bought a new coral red. So let's just skip the whole cleaning that one out. I'll do it later. All right. So we're just gonna add this kind of coral pink to it, to the top of the eraser. And I'm gonna add a little bit of shading. Just to the bottom of it. Just so it looks like there's a little bit of a shadow at the bottom. Okay, so that's gonna go with our eraser when it's time to put it together. Just gonna use a little pouncer here to kind of make it look textured. There we go. So we have our little extras over there. I'll lay this down for a minute. So let me bring my character's head back. Whoop. Okay, like I said, I've got my little face where I kind of want it. I'm gonna try this one more time. It's kind of press down on this side. It's just the paper's coming up. My nose goes about here and my smile goes about here. Okay. You can kind of see it there. What did I do with my nose? I know you guys are thinking it's on your face. You guys are so funny. But no, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about my foam nose. Like a D. One that I have on the fur. And this one's gonna be a little bit darker. Okay. Let that dry for a minute. And then I'm gonna use my little brushes to kind of do the cheeks. Boop, boop. Okay, see, I've already started a mess. It's already begun. I just can't keep my space clean. What is wrong with me? I guess that's not how I create. I'm sorry, I'm a messy girl. I'm messy. Okay, so I'm gonna start those cheeks. Blending it a little. I can see the mouth is starting to show up because of where I put those indentations. I can see the eyes a little bit more. All right, so we have the little bridge across, kind of show me where the nose goes. And just kind of adding a little rouge. Okay, I'm gonna start with the eyes. I need my new little skinny brush. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna create some lashes here. And this is why new brushes are everything, because I have so much control to the eye the character has. And try to get that same length and width. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Trying to end on a point here. Don't forget, changing the angle of your canvas is what can help your hand get the right angle that you're looking for. Okay, close enough. Okay. Smooth point here. Color scheme. There we go. I haven't put the nose like glued down yet, so anything I want to fix or change, I certainly can. We have that. We're gonna go to our watercolor technique here, and I'm gonna make the little eyelids. And be really careful because it's still kind of a little bit damp on the black lash. Just in case I get black as I'm making that one swoop over it. I don't want to muddy the color. Okay. No. How dare I? Okay, phew, nothing moved. That was not a smart move. Oh, this is putting a nice texture down. I like that. Okay, so we got the nose, the mouth, the eyes. Now we're gonna add a highlight to the eyes. I'm gonna go in with Ivory White. And I'm gonna add a little bit of a highlight onto the eyelids. Okay, got the mouth, got the nose, got that. I'm gonna start my little curly cues at the bottom. I did this in the original illustration, so I'm gonna add those. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. We're gonna add some eyebrows. We're gonna mix a little bit of that red in. Okay, a little bit of the red just for the insides right here. And a little bit of this just right on the lash line. Go. And I'm going to do a little bit of my burnt sienna, so it kind of has a reddish tone to it. A little bit of water, thin it out. And now I'm gonna do some curly cues up here. Okay, and some curly cues over here. Okay. All right, so we got the horns done. We've got all that done. I can start to do that. We've got the bow. Okay, and with the bow, I'm gonna bring back that color I mixed earlier. And we're just gonna go. A little boop. Now I'm just gonna blend it. That way it's a little less obvious. All right, so just a little bit of a reverse paint. We're getting closer and closer. Here we go. So we have the two arms. I'm gonna get my detail brush again. Okay, get this pink tone. All right, so she's holding onto her pencil with this hand. And shining up. Okay. I'm just gonna press. There we go. It kind of keeps the line work. Let's go of everything else. Boom. Other hand's there. She's holding on to her little coffee mug. I'm gonna add a little bit of shading behind. And again, I'm gonna okay. So if you're here for that part, hello, welcome. All right. All right, so underneath, maybe to leave out. I think I left it out. Just kind of twisting her body. The pencil will go here. Be there. Okay. So first I'm gonna glue the arm down. And I'm just quickly like tacking it down as opposed to like fully committing to this. You can usually fix it up. There we go. It's a little bit of water. All right, for this one, I'm gonna glue my little, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so if this arm, I wish hot glue didn't have all the webs. Sticks to everything. Okay, I'm gonna lift this one up just a little. Just a little bit of glue here and there. Too much glue will make it start to dimple, and we don't want that. Just little bits, little bits, little bits. Okay, so we can have it come out from back. This one's called Double Duty because much like us, when we work, I'm sure you guys can relate. We drink something or eat something on the side. So that's what we're doing here. Just drinking and working. Yes, I can. Okay, I'm just kind of trimming around the mug a little bit, around the handle. Okay, so I'm going to place this on her hand. I'm just going to do a little bit of glue on the back. Nice and thin. What to do next? Add a teeny bit of glue. How funny. It like, well, first of all, that's not a teeny bit. Okay. Whenever I get like too much glue, I usually tap it off on the side and then come back to it. So we've got that. We got her cute little bow. Okay. And now we're gonna do her horns, and then we're gonna add all of our highlights with white. This is where I'm gonna figure out where to place her horn. Kind of like lower. Give it a little press. Now we're starting to see her come alive. Okay, now we're gonna add some white to the horns to give it a little shine, and then other places we'll add white to it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this process. Sorry that I totally failed at starting my live. I was like, I'm so proud of myself, I'm on time. Why is nobody here? Oh. Because I never pressed record. So bad on me. Sorry, everyone. I will get better the more I do it. I just definitely failed this round. Eva 0. You guys 1. Okay? It's fair. It's fair. Okay. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to add a little dollop. Got our little nose. We're gonna add little highlights too. We're gonna add a little bit around the top of our coffee cup. Okay, a little bit down below. And this is why shading is good, because if you shade it, then when you add that highlight, it'll really pop. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight to her eyes. Okay, a little highlight on the cheekies. And we're gonna do, I'm gonna add a little. Is it? Yes. Okay. Now we're gonna get oh, sorry about that, guys. I didn't know my battery was low. I'm so sorry. There we go. I'm going to add just a little texture to her on the arms, the way I did like the little swirls. Oops, that's the wrong color. The way I did the little swirls up on her little face. We're going to add a few little swirls down the arm. And Now we can add a little shading because now we can see where things go. So now I'm just gonna use my little brushes and I'm gonna use some watercolor kind of techniques. Thin it out. This has like a purple on it, hold on. Where did purple come from? Oh well, looks kind of cool. Happy mistakes. There we go, got a little bit back there. And a little bit. There we go. So if you guys have any questions, you're curious about anything that I do, you can always contact me through critterosityshop.com and then if you have any interest in purchasing these items, I put them for sale on my Pop Shop Live, my Whatnot, but they're like auctions. So if you have any interest, that's what they are, and that's where you can find them. Just adding some more little stipplies. Stipple-ly. I had a lot of fun working on this tonight. I might go to TikTok next and work on one more. Hello! Thank you, David, for tuning in. I'm sorry you're catching the very end of it here, but there you go. I'm going to end up adding a whole back to this so that it seals everything in. So I basically do a double layer of the color, and then I'll be finding a way to utilize this one in a way that's a little unique, a little artsy, and there you go. Thank you so much.